Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Potato, and this is Domina. Once again, this is season 5, I think. We had a very short season 4, and I was very annoyed at the end of the episode. So much so that I rage quit, and I don't want to talk about it. But now we're back. I've got some great new tips and tricks on how we could do it. First of all, let's hire some employees. Okay. Ludus Manny, you're coming on board. You're coming on board right now. We're also going to get the Sacrados. I think, honestly, the Sacrados, probably pretty fucking good. Like, literally, I think, one of the best. At least in my personal opinion. Let's get you. And then we're also going to need one more. And of course, I think the Faber is the person of our choice, because they just simply save us so much money. I know it sucks to say and do like the same thing over and over again, but by golly, if it's worth doing. Like, it fucking is. Occasionally upgrade gladiator agility. Unify your gladiator's mind and body. Okay, here's the plan. Here's what we're going to do, okay? We are going to 100% train meditation until the gladiators are at an AI skill level of 100, okay? And the reason that we're going to do that is because apparently that's the level at which you can stop training meditation. So what we do, as soon as we get a gladiator that we want to train, boom, we train them up to meditation so that even before they go into the ring, they are going to be properly equipped to deal with it, okay? So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to make sure that it absolutely does work. Okay, so you're going to be trained in meditation fully. You're going to be trained in meditation fully. Let's put you guys at the front of the queue. We've put on auto training. Perfect. Architect needs to be... I suppose we can get Pathis and gather stones and all that nonsense sorted out, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Occasional upgrade to a gladiator strength. I'll take that. That's pretty darn decent. Indeed, we also want to start stockpiling a bunch of food and a bunch of water and stuff, because it's so fucking cheap. Like, there's no reason that we should have died in the last occurrence. We shouldn't have died. I should have been much more careful with my food, but I just wasn't. This is with the Magistrate. I'm going to reject this because, quite frankly, I want to just train meditation. I'm going to reject the next single battle, but after that, we'll start doing it. Okay, good. Let's do that. 100%. We're just going to train the mind of the gladiator up to the skill level of 100, because that is what I've decided to do. That will give us wine per day. I don't really care about wine. Occasional upgrade to the gladiator agility. Perfect. Auto repair turned on. Beautiful. Because once we're done with this whole meditation bollocks, we never have to worry about meditation again, right? That's the whole idea. However, their agility, I think, will continue to go up, thanks to the Sacrados, which is doing pretty nicely. Let's get 5 of these, these wooden thingies. Now we're at 80. We only need to train to 100, remember? So this is going very fast as is. We're going to reject this one as well. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry I'm upsetting you. I do not care. So you can do 1 and 2, and then we go in here. We switch this all the way back down to 0. Now I think we're going to try and do this a little bit more scientifically than we have in the past. Okay, so at the moment, we can see that total speed is calculated from Gladiator's agility training, his weight, and special training. Okay, great. Weapon training plus equipment attack damage plus special training plus Jupiter's blessing is what gives this modifier. Defense level plus shield equipment, defense plus any Jupiter's blessing. So we can see that this guy all around is fairly good. Is fairly good, I would say. I'm not going to worry about any upgrades or any of that nonsense right now. We're just going to purely think about adjusting this guy's modifiers in order to best serve his needs. Yeah, okay, so agility you're doing pretty well for, so let's try and tailor you a little bit to make you a little bit more of an all-rounded chap. And you are now at 100 as well, so that's perfect. Let's keep you as a complete all-rounder. You'll do one more round of meditation, that's fine. So everyone is meditating to a level that is really, really good. We're really, really happy with it, and that's grand. Let's do Palace, Blade Control. We're going to tech into defensive bonuses first. In fact, no, we're not. We're not going to tech into defensive bonuses first. What we're going to do is we're going to tech into the pieces of equipment that we actually find useful. I'm going to get helmet blueprints, not like it really matters. We're going to continue to buy gladiators. Don't you worry about that. We are absolutely going to continue to buy gladiators. And we are ready to fight as soon as possible. I'd love to purchase a gladiator if there is someone that is going cheap. Unfortunately, that's not a possibility at the moment. Let's build another palace. Just keep on building these palaces. I know that we could potentially be optimizing by building some stones or coal pits, but I'm just, I'm going through the stages, really. All right, so this guy does not really like me, but that's okay because the next little sprint of time, or the next little passage of time, we shall address that. This is going to be a little bit of a weird fight. We should technically have some pretty good defensive stats, but our HP is not in a position that I'm really happy with. Although, it's looking pretty mediocre. Yeah, so now we're obviously not going for the glass cannon build. I sort of chatted about how I didn't really want to do that forever, and this is definitely not what we're doing. We're not just going to completely train... we're not just going to completely train and tech into an area that that is kind of useless. Okay, let's get the Jupiter's Blessing on you. First of all, let's get a shield. Blade Control. I think we want to go Blade Control. Let's just try and build up the tech tree in a rather even way, alright? That's the plan. That's the play here. That's what we're going to do. We're also going to try and purchase a Gladiator. 231 coin. It's a Thra-X. That's fine. That works for me. Thra-X are good all-rounders. Now, the unfortunate reality is that you are probably not going to be up to meditation levels. That's fine. You are done. Let's start gathering stones because we've got 5 of these thingamabobbers. Prayer to Mercury, occasional upgrade of gladiator weapon. That costs 7 ducats. That's completely fine. A wine cask is discovered to have been broken during transport to your villa. You return to the merchant and complain about the broken cask, demanding that he return your coin and replace the wine and cask. He maintains that the cask was fine when it left and it's not an issue. Engage the magistrate to sort the matter out. The magistrate takes the merchant's side and explains that in his best interest to keep you happy, you're rewarded with extra wine in addition to the cask that he replaced. Thank you very much, my friend. It's a good thing that I ended up getting that wine because I can actually wine and dine these chaps quite comfortably now. Up to a level that they are pleased. We are going to want to try and get them higher than pleased, because we do want to do that. But we can't do that right now, obviously. But we're going to get there. So, you should be healing, but you should also be training your meditation. Gladiator heals automatically. Gladiator rolls 35% further and 35% faster. That's pretty fucking useless in all honesty. Put auto heal on you because you're actually pretty fucking decent. You're done collecting stones. Keep on collecting stones, my friend. Keep on collecting stones. Faber looks like he's doing a little bit of repair work. Mindfulness, not really interested in that. Aimed defense. I'm going to get aimed defense because I think that's probably the most effective. And you... let's put auto upgrade on. Do we want to pick a gladiator here? I think we want to go for our main gladiator. That's this guy. This is our main gladiator. In fact, no. I want to go for this guy, because this guy's got more HP. No, this guy's not got good AI control. I think we just go with the guy who we know has good AI control. This is potentially a little bit of a risky fight. We haven't spent any money on any upgrades yet, so that's a little bit annoying. Looks like we've got auto heal on, and it looks like that's doing great stuff, actually. AI control, literally saving my bacon here. Yeah, this is why we're gonna make sure that before any gladiator enters the ring, we are gonna make 100% certain that they are trained up fully in the art of meditation, because that is just absolutely essential, as you can see. Improved furnace or weapons blueprints. Let's go with some weapons blueprints. Let's also check out to see if we can purchase any gladiators for a decent price that are completely decent. I'm not gonna yet. I feel that is something that we do want to do, though. We do want to probably continue to gather stones. Thank you very much. Yeah, we do want to probably get pretty decent levels. Well, we obviously want to get pretty decent levels on all of these chaps, but further to that, we want to spend our money on something that's pretty decent. We should always be buying food if we've got the money spare, and we can afford to wine and dine you to another level. We can afford to wine and dine you to another level. Perfect. Great job. Let's not sell any food ever. We just need to make sure that we manage our finances a little bit better. Okay, he's already up to 50%. The bad thing about this strategy, in my opinion, is that we need to be a little bit more attentive to the training of the gladiators, which I don't actually think is necessarily a bad thing. I think that's actually probably a pretty damned good thing. Okay, now we're in the realms of really, really big money, which is exactly what I like. I like big money. Also, this one chap that we've got, who's done all of our battles so far, this is not going to become a common occurrence, right? Like, we are absolutely not going to get one guy to fight all of our battles. It's just this way at the moment, because it is. If he could do a little bit more damage, that'd be really great, thanks. There we go. That was less than ideal, but you did it. Congratulations, and you shall be rewarded for it. Grand. You're meditating. You're up to level 65. Perfect. You should be auto-healing. 3,000. All attacks do 35% more damage. That's pretty good on you, actually. Architect is done. Start digging the hot coal pits, actually. Let's have a little look at the gladiators. See if there's anyone that we are interested in. At the moment, everyone is pretty goddamn cheap. There is a Rotarius here, but I don't really think I'm interested in a Rotarius at all. I mean, that's nice and all, but I'm just not gonna go with that. Let's buy out all of the appropriate ingredients. We can't send any more resources to our amigos, the legate and the other chap. Okay, you're now at 100, so we just pop that all the way down. Yeah, maybe what do we want to pop up here? I guess let's try tech into just defense and strength. You're not going to be very good at weapons or anything else of that nonsense, but you know, you're going to be really good at, you know, you're going to have a lot of HP and a lot of defense. And I kind of want to try something a little bit different with you chaps. Okay, let's get armor blueprints. Before I start spending money on upgrades, I want to make sure that I have maxed out the let's get low deep breathing. Slight HP recovery. Maybe we want slight HP recovery, actually. Yeah, let's try that. We could probably afford for this guy to go into the battle now. He's got full meditation. I'm pretty certain that his AI skill is 100. Indeed it is. So we can actually... This guy is slightly better. Let's give this second in-command guy a shot. AI skill is 44 on this chap, so we should be able to beat him. Obviously, we do have a little bit more HP, and that's why I was very interested in this guy, because he's, you know, got good HP stats. He's got good stats overall. The HP in battle recovery, I didn't realize, but it actually could be super effective if battles go on for a long time. If we have even slight HP recovery during battles, then that would benefit us greatly. Do you auto-heal? I don't think you technically auto-heal. Let's get you just healed up. Make sure that you're all fine. Let's grant freedoms. Grant freedoms. Grant freedoms. Grant freedom. We got a lot of money. Let's spend some money. I am actually going to buy this guy. He's not going to set me back a lot of cash, but he will be worth it, I think. Let's do some more digging of coal pits. A detachment of Pompey's soldiers come across your villa, but they are without a commander. You think they may be deserters. Fearing they may be forcefully take your villa, you give them respite. Turn the men away. You're a respectable Roman citizen and a room for cowards. One of the largest soldiers pushes you aside, and the others ransack your villa. They find nothing of particular worth and leave you with your life. Well, that's interesting. Faber, you're pretty close to finishing your upgrade. Rolling attack, I kind of want to do that. I also kind of want to do deep breathing, because deep breathing, I think, has the most utility here. Yes. You should 100% be training meditation. Okay, let's put our... Oh, this is probably my favorite song. AI skill of 60. It's quite aggro. This is going to be a risky one. This is going to be a very risky one. I say risky. It's not that risky. We're going to regain a little bit of HP as well. I think this guy's got the card on him. We do have higher AI skill than he does, although it's... Yeah, as I said, that was a risky one. That was a risky one. Well, at least we get to survive, right? Like, this is fine. Unfortunately, we don't have a philosopher or an educator or whatever his name is to help us out in our times of trouble. So we do survive. We do lose a significant amount of, well, pride and all of that nonsense. We lose our cursed shield, but we don't lose our 100% AI trained ability, if that makes sense. So that is really, really nice. Dig another hot coal pit for me. Thank you very much. Can we purchase another gladiator? A Murmillo for 204 coin. That is an absolute bargain. I'm going to pick him up, and then I'm going to put that Murmillo at the very end here. 100% meditation training until you're up to scratch. You're at 15 meditation training. You're at 100 already. Just making sure that everyone is at 100 and is not training meditation at all, because after we reach that point, we don't want to be dealing with it. Deep breathing, which means that we will get that recovery, which is really, really nice. Gladiators are less likely to lose armor or weapons. Disarming weapons, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Weight training. I think we want interpretive dance. Let's go net defense, interpretive dance, endurance training. I just feel like that's the right way to go. Also, we should always be buying out wine, buying out food, buying out water, all of that nonsense. You've finished the coal pit. Dig another hot coal pit. And then we need to do one more gathering of stones, and then we are fine. Okay, this is good. Let's put our... Let's put this guy in. We do need to start spending money on upgrades for weapons and whatnot, but... Okay, this is gonna be very risky. Very risky indeed, but definitely worth the payoff. In the later updates, I do feel that the games have become, they've become a lot more tense, right? Like 100%. Grant freedom, grant freedom, grant freedom, grant freedom, grant freedom. 100% they become so much more tense. You're healing right now, you're meditating, you're up to 45. You're up to 100 and you're not training that anymore. That's great. Faber, you need to be working on both improved furnace and all of this nonsense, actually. Okay, that's good. You've got auto heal on, so you should be auto healing perfectly. You finished digging the coal pit. We can do one more gather stones for this guy, and then we can dig one more coal pit, and then we'll be up to a level that I'm pretty happy with. After net defense, it's going to be straight into interpretive dance with no room to slow down. Purchase a gladiator, a Rotarius for 173. I'm interested. I'm actually going to take it. I'm actually 100% going to take that, and I feel that we'll be in a nice, comfortable position heading into the next episode. Okay. This is a big one. This is a big one for us. We're gonna start off the next episode with this fight, so be sure to tune in then. We've got the strategy under control this time, which is really, really nice. 100% meditation until we get to the level that we're happy with, and after that, it's all about just training the other stats. I don't think it really matters that much, the other stats that we train, but meditation, 100% from the get-go. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Potato. This has been Domina, and I'll see you next time. Bye.